Hey everyone, it's Misty. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. Today I want to share with you guys my most sentimental favorite pieces of jewelry. So I love watching jewelry collection videos. Actually, I have two Tiffany collection videos on my channel. Those are like my highest viewed videos, and I get it because, like I said, I like watching collection videos, so I just thought this would be really fun. So if that sounds something you would like to watch, then let's jump right in. All right, so my first sentimental favorite piece of jewelry is my wedding set. This is, when we got married, I wanted a very traditional wedding ring. Like I wanted a solitaire, I wanted like a classic band, or even, I think I even wanted just a plain like white gold band, but my husband I think ended up picking these out. But I just knew I didn't want any contemporary pieces or like a set with lots of diamonds. I just wanted a very simple traditional wedding set. And so this is a 1 carat princess, and I think my bands are like maybe 1/4 carat each. I can't remember if they're 1/4 or 1/2. And they're channel set. So again, very, very traditional, and it's set in white gold. I just didn't want platinum. Platinum just never appealed to me. I like white gold. So yeah, so I absolutely love my rings. Obviously this is my most sentimental, favorite piece of jewelry. I came this close to upgrading into a halo set. I was gonna take my diamond out and stick it in a halo set like 2 or 3 years ago, back when the halo like really was popular. And I thought about it, and I thought, I felt like that was just too popular and trendy, and I just know a classic solitaire is just always going to be a classic. And so, in my opinion, I just thought, you know what, just leave it alone. It's beautiful. I feel like diamonds get lost when, you put them with a bunch of other diamonds. So, I'm so happy I have this. I love it. I feel like you either love or hate princess. And for me, I love it. It's just been my favorite cut of diamonds forever, since I could remember. So nothing to me is better than a princess cut. And I absolutely love it. Like, I know they have radiant cut now. I know that Asher is kind of a square. Obviously there's emerald that's like rectangle, squarish. None of them compare to just a princess cut to me. That's just what I like. So definitely that is my most sentimental piece of jewelry. I used to have them soldered, but I actually recently had them unsoldered, so I could kind of wear my diamond alone, or this is how I always wore it. And what was so sentimental about my bands is when we got married, we just got married with one band and my diamond. And then we got married in June, and the following February, Valentine's Day, I was pregnant with our son, and he surprised me with the other band. Because I had talked about, eventually getting another band to kind of make it look like a ring guard, if you will. But like I mentioned before, I almost just kind of like the simplicity of like one band, one ring. I don't know, am I weird? But of course I love it. I've worn it, I've had it soldered together. I wear it all kinds of different ways. It's my favorite. And while I had thought about upgrading the diamond, I would never, ever, 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 ever upgrade my wedding bands. So these two are with me for life, no matter what. I don't know, I just feel like, he put that on my finger when we got married, and then of course he gave me the other band, and I just love it. I love it so much. All right, my next most sentimental piece of jewelry, I have another ring. This is not a real diamond. This is a moissanite, and this is just I think it's like a 2 carat. I don't know the equivalent, but it is more of a like trendy kind of ring with like the pave stones. I love this, and I think moissanite or lab created diamonds, I think they are a very good alternative if you don't want a traditional diamond. And I kind of wish that my original ring had been either lab created or a moissanite, because, you know, like the whole ethical thing. I mean, I didn't really know about mining and blood diamond. Like, I didn't know about all that back in the day. I truly didn't. So I would never, from here on out, I don't think I would ever purchase, I would never purchase like anything but a lab created or like a moissanite or morganite or, you know, like a different kind of stone. But I absolutely love this. This is one of, I'm doing a video. This is one of my most sentimental pieces. My husband gave me that for Christmas last year, and it's beautiful. And what I love about it is, obviously I said Princess was my favorite, but my second favorite is round. And I think it's fun just to have like kind of a gaudy big ring on the pave. I think it's so pretty. So I love having it. Whenever I'm feeling fancy, I'll throw this ring on, and I have like another band that I wear with it. But it's sentimental just because he purchased it for me. And I had said I wanted it, but I never really thought he would go for it and get it, but he did. So, love that. My next sentimental ring that I have is a ring that I got for my sweet 16 birthday. This is a very 90s ring. I'm sure people out there, if you were from the 90s, you might even have a piece of jewelry like this. This is an emerald yellow gold little cluster ring, and my daddy took me to Zales for my sweet 16, and I picked it out, and yeah, I will have it forever. Actually, my daughter wears this now. She loves jewelry as much as not as much as I do, but almost as much. So I let her wear it. Like, as much as I love jewelry, of course, you know, her being my baby girl, I just let her wear pretty much anything she wants, except like my wedding bands. But yeah, she loves this now, and I think it's such a sweet little ring. I think it's definitely like a teenager appropriate ring. So that, I will never get rid of that, of course. It's one of my most sentimental pieces. Another sentimental ring that I have is a ring that I've had since I was like 8 years old. This is like this little, very old-fashioned heart cluster kind of ring. A friend of my family actually gave this ring to me in church. We were sitting in church, and I would always like take the rings off of like whoever I was sitting with, and she basically was like, you can have it. So she's like a family, you know, a close family friend. So I've had this ring since I was a child, like a little child. So I absolutely love it. And again, it's like so sentimental. And my daughter, she wears it sometimes, but I don't know, it's very, I mean, it's like so like vintage looking. But I absolutely love that one. And then my next ring I have is a little cluster ring that, again, was like really popular in the 90s. I was a teenager, and my parents gifted me this for Christmas. I really wanted, like, you know, I was going through that phase of like wanting to have like a little engagement looking ring, even though I was nowhere near getting engaged. And it was from my parents, but I just thought it was kind of fun. I had older cousins that had rings like this, and of course, you know, I wanted to be like my older cousins. So they got me this little cluster ring with like teeny tiny little diamonds. So of course, this is extremely sentimental. And then this is a 3-stone ring, diamond ring, that my father gifted my mother back again in the 90s when they were married. Unfortunately, they're not married anymore, and my mom had actually given this to my grandmother after my parents divorced because she really didn't want to wear it anymore. And my grandmother had it for years. I mean, they've been divorced for like years and years and years. And I mentioned to my grandmother, I said, Mima, you know, if you ever get rid of this ring, I would like to have it because it belonged to my mom. Because my Mima's already given us like little things here and there from her house that she's slowly wanting to like get rid of and stuff. So I was just like, since that was my mom's ring, if you ever were, you know, giving away your jewelry, that's like the only thing I want, because it belonged to her. And she gave it to my mom to give to me. Now, the very sad thing about this ring is there is a nick in one of the diamonds. So this side diamond right here has a huge chunk taken out of it. So you can't upgrade it or do anything with it. The only thing I could really do with it is take the other two diamonds and have them reset. So I've thought about either having the middle diamond that's a little, it's like a half a carat, and then this is like a quarter and a quarter. So I thought about taking the middle diamond and making it into a necklace, or either taking these two out and like maybe putting emeralds in it or rubies or something, just to kind of make it a little bit different. But yeah, this is another very sentimental piece. I'm really happy to have it, even though it's broke. You really can't tell it's broke, so I still wear it. But you know, I think I might do something with it just to kind of the other diamonds, just in case. So I don't know. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do about that. My next piece is actually a man's ring. It's from my dad. This is a ring that he just decided he wanted me to have. So it's very sentimental, and I need to go have it resized, and I need to have it like fixed because it's kind of, the gold's been kind of mangled. But I'm gonna have this fixed for my son. So my youngest son, he's only almost 13, but when my dad gave it to me, he literally was like, oh, I really, really, really want that ring. And I said, you can have it when you're a little bit older. I'll have it. Sorry, you can hear my husband talking in the background. He just got home. I said, you can have this when you're a little bit older. I'll get it sized and cleaned up for you. But it's definitely sentimental because my dad wore this forever. And when I look at it, you know, I can just see it on his hand. So it's definitely sentimental, even though it's like not going to be my ring. All right, now my next sentimental piece I have is my Tiffany & Company. This is the, what's this called? The heart tag necklace. I've had this since 2006. My little girl was a baby. And my husband actually got it to match my bracelet. I'll get to that in a minute. But I went to Tiffany's and had Tiffany take the toggle and put it in the back of the necklace, because the toggle was originally right here by the heart charm, and it kept flipping over because it is such a heavy piece of silver. And Tiffany does not make them this heavy anymore. If you go to Tiffany and you get this piece, the toggle is actually super like thin. You can see how thick this piece is. This is so heavy. The price on this necklace now is like, I swear it's over $700. And I think it's 700. I just can't believe it's that much. I get it. I mean, silver's expensive, but when my husband got me this necklace, he paid like either $295 or $395. I'm not even kidding. Because it was a little bit more than my bracelet. And my bracelet was only like $150 or $200, but I mean, that was years and years ago. So I love this. I'm so happy Tiffany was able to fix it because I can wear it a lot more. And again, my daughter loves this piece, so I share it with her. Now, he got me that. This is like my very first Tiffany piece of jewelry. This is probably my most sentimental piece of Tiffany. You can see how beat up it is. It is the extra large heart tag bracelet, and it's got the lobster clasp. I absolutely love it. She doesn't wear it. My daughter does not wear this piece. This is one piece that I hardly wear anymore, but you know, it's so heavy. It's not really something she'd want to wear anyways, or this is so big. I mean, but I I would really hate to lose this because it's literally like my first piece. My husband gave it to me. My initials are in the, I don't think you can hardly even see anymore, but I love it. This is just, you know, something I'll have forever. It's my most favorite sentimental piece of Tiffany. My next sentimental piece is this little infinity large link bracelet. So my husband gave me this a couple of years ago. I had been wanting it. They have like a big one like this, and then they have a smaller one. I wanted the big one, and I love it. He gave this to me for an anniversary, and it's one of my favorites because I love like the link bracelet look, and I have actually a couple of bracelets with the heart on it, and sometimes that can get in the way. So I really love how this is just, you know, it doesn't hang anything, nothing hangs off of it. And, but I love this infinity, and this is such a beautiful bracelet. So I absolutely love it. And then right next to it is my little, it's backwards, but this is my little bow bracelet from Tiffany's. And this is sentimental because my mom and dad, kind of went in on it for my birthday. They gave me the money. I told them what I wanted, and they both gave me the money. And so I purchased it. And so I always think of them and my birthday. And I went to the town center with my girls. Like, we had a huge girls' night. Went to the town center, went to Tiffany's, went to Lush, had an amazing dinner at like the Cheesecake Factory. And then we finished off the night at a place called Harmonious Monks. And it was like this bar back in the day that you would like dance on the bar. You could dance on the bar, you could dance on the stage, you could do karaoke. I mean, it was just a fun, it wasn't a wild and crazy kind of place, like by any means, but it was just a fun time to go with like a group of friends. And that was a good night, you guys. So that's definitely a sentimental piece. And then my last Tiffany, I think it's my last Tiffany piece. These are the 10mm ball earrings. These are extremely sentimental. You guys, I had these earrings and they were my favorite piece of jewelry. Like, I didn't go anywhere without these earrings. I just love classic stud earrings, and I lost them at Disney World. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, why would you take and ride all those rides with your best earrings in your ear? And I lost them. I lost one, and then, did I lose one or both? Gosh, I can't even remember. I think I lost them both. I was devastated, like absolutely devastated. They were my favorite piece of jewelry. He gave these to me for, I think, Mother's Day, like 2 years before that. I was just sick. So probably, I've had these now for 3 or 4 years, but he ended up replacing them. It took a while, like, you know, that's just not something like let's just go to Tiffany's and grab a new piece of jewelry. So I had to wait a while to get these again, but he did surprise me with my favorite earrings. So I am so paranoid with these things, you guys. Like, I always make sure the back is secure, and I don't ever want to lose them again. I would be beyond sick. I would never replace them, I think, if I lost them again. All right, and my last, most sentimental favorite piece of jewelry is my little Pandora bracelet. So this is one of the true surprises that my husband has done. I always seem to know like my surprises, or my kids will tell me, or I'll just figure it out, or I'll ask for something. But for my 40th birthday, I think, we went to the beach. My mom rented a condo with like the rest of my family, and my husband had to work for like half the week, but he was able to make it down in time for like my actual birthday, I think. And he went to the Pandora store all by himself. He picked it out. He picked out the little, like 2 of the little pieces of it. and the charms, and I was so shocked. I think the ones that he ended up picking out, he picked out the little stopper here, the pink, and then he also picked out this little pink, like heart. And then he picked out the Christmas ball here a couple of years later. I think he picked out the little shoe. And then then the rest of them oh no, he picked this one out too, the little blessed. And then I picked out this little crown. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I picked that one out, and I picked out the little, what do you call it? Like the chain stopper. I don't know, it's to like protect the bracelet. Actually, I think the lady at Pandora told me my bracelet didn't need this. I think she said I didn't need that because I had these. But I didn't know that. And it just, you know, kind of adds like an extra security and like extra charms. So anyways, that is that. I guess I'll show all of the charms really quick. So the little like what do you call this thing? This is oh my gosh, whenever I'm like thinking of a word, it just goes from my head. This is like residual of chemo, I think. This is my like mother. Yeah, that's a mother charm. I didn't pick that one out. My kids picked that one out for me. This one is a little paw for my teddy bear. I think I might have picked that one out. I picked this one out, the little princess, cute little princess charm. My husband picked out the Christmas one. This is actually a little Brighton stopper. Do you remember the little Brighton charm bracelets? I had a beautiful Brighton bracelet, and I loved these little stoppers. So I decided until I filled up my Pandora, I would just, you know, put some of those on here. Then I have this little blessed. And then the I love you. My husband picked that one out. He picked out the heart. The M, he actually might have picked that M out too for Misty. He might have picked that one out. He picked out the little heel, the wing. You know what? He may have picked all of these out. Yeah, I think he did, because I don't remember picking any out but the crown and the crown and the little doggy one I think I picked out. And then this one is like, I love you, and it says like my beautiful wife. So I love this bracelet, you know. It's just, I know Pandora is not as popular as it used to be, but I love it. And, you know, all of the charms are just fun to look at, and they're very sentimental and sweet. And I love getting a new charm. It's just so much fun. So anyways, you guys, all right, that is all of my favorite, most sentimental jewelry pieces. If you make videos, do this video. I want to see your most favorite sentimental pieces, or if you don't make videos, comment and let me know down below and tell me what your favorite most sentimental pieces are. I would love that. I love interacting and talking with you guys, and I always appreciate it when you guys comment on my videos. So, and I also appreciate when you guys subscribe. So if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. I certainly would appreciate it. So, all right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. It is Friday, so I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I am so excited. My daughter turned 16 on Monday, so we are going to pick her up from school. She's going to get her license. She already passed the exam. She just has to go to the DMV and actually get the license. And then we're going to head to the town center to shop, and we're going to shop and let her pick out her Sweet 16 present. I think she wants to go to Tiffany's. She has something in mind. And then we're going to go to dinner, and then she's got birthday money, so we're just going to have a fantastic night with her and her friends, and I'm so looking forward to it. So 16 is just the best. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.